Neighbors try to own the entire street in front of their house. I'm the first neighbor to not let them get what they want. Not as petty as other posts here, but I can aspire to improve. My neighbors to my left have been hellish old crazy since I moved here 5 years ago. We were cordial up until last summer when the 70 to 75-year-old husband did the jerking off motion to my partner, for the second time, mind you, because his friend had parked in front of the guy's house for 24 hours, bachelor trip. Note, even with our friend parked there, both the husband and wife neighbors could also park their huge truck and amp, Jeep. So, there's tons of room, especially since the house on the other side of them doesn't have cars, so they can park in front of her place too. But, whatever, keep peace, and also we don't park in front of their house if we can help it, just because they aren't worth our time. But I knew I was done pretending to be nice. Yesterday, MLK Day, I heard a knock on our door at 8 AM, but it was a holiday and I was off work, so I kept sleeping. Later, when my partner left for therapy, the neighbor approached him and said, "Yeah, we called the cops on you because you guys keep parking too close to our car." He was going to ticket you, but I said I'd talk to you first. My partner, always one to avoid drama, just shrugged and went to therapy. When he told me 4 hours later when he got home, I was skeptical. 1. I wasn't parked illegally, nor was I close to the car. I was estimating about 2 feet of space between us. I was also parked in front of my own house too. If I was / going / to be ticketed for that, I would have. Or they would have left a note at my door. Also, I'm parked in front of my own house and our apron. No driveway, but apron. What is the problem, exactly? So, the shit stirrer I am. I went outside and bumped my car a little closer, so now there was only 1 foot between us. As I closed my car door, I even got some pageantry and threw up a peace sign and left hip lean towards their house. They have cameras covering every square inch, and the one out front also covers my entire lawn, so they saw. I also called the non-emergency line and asked to speak with the officer who came to my residence. Told him the story and he laughed and sighed, saying that he was never going to ticket me, and when he told our neighbor, he was grumpy and pissed off. They even offered to do house checks for us since we leave for our honeymoon soon. Neat, right? So a few hours pass and suddenly there's a cop car in front of the neighbors. He called once again and showed the video to the cop, but he tried telling him I was flipping him off versus doing a peace sign. Thankfully the cop is smart and knew the difference. Cop comes to our house. I let him in and tell him about the numerous threats, fear-mongering, aka how he also tried lying that this guy was going to ticket me, and how he has acted so disrespectfully and immature to us that I was done pandering to these old people. Our neighbor to the right has also had issues with them, more racially, as our asshole neighbor is a racist and they are brown, so we are on the same page. I explained that I know the cop is an innocent in this and is playing middleman, but since I am doing nothing illegal or morally wrong, I will continue to park how I want. The cop alluded to continue doing what I was doing and make sure to avoid anything illegal, and I agreed and thanked him. Not super petty, I know, but this is the start, I bet. I'm going to keep parking 1 foot from their Jeeps behind in front of my house, also over our apron to our non-existent driveway, and let him raise his blood pressure. Can't be good for his health in the long term. Also, if cops keep being called on me for legal doings, I will stop opening the door and be sure to file a harassment or restraining order. The cops know these people well since they call many times for other nonsense, and our neighbor to the right had to call them on the other neighbors because they were threatening them and their kids. Not all neighbors are like this, right? We plan to move in 1 to 2 years anyway, but I WFH and take joy in stirring pots, as you see.